And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to back. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Complete. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll run here from the gun. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Finds his man, Chase. Still has some space inside the 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Cincinnati! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Running back sent in motion.
18, Pioneer, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Second and 10 now. That one's cut along the left sideline. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
The Cincinnati touchdown. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh, wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
Yes, when some of that psychology comes into play, don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of two ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done, or you look at it and go, I got another half. I can throw 3 more of these babies.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. First and 10 now from the 30.
18 Rattler. Go.
They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Trying again following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. The 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for first and 10. From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Come 19. Check smash.
They kick the running back in motion.
Mustang 19.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars lower the deficit to a single possession. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. Out. That's completed right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Pass play now. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready, ready.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go now.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's got it! Touchdown, Cincinnati! It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Stephanie. Hurt, hurt. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Looking to the air here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Throw left side, complete. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.